Yes, hello. Good evening, Mary.
Hello, teacher.
All right. So can you hear and see me well?
Yeah,
All right. Now, how are you today, Mary?
I'm very good.
I see. All right. So our last lesson is we ended by identifying different kinds of weather. Okay. Now this time, let's learn some of the vocabulary words to be used in the entire lesson. Okay, wait for a while. I'm going to load it. Okay, wait for a while. All right, now can you see the presentation, Marie?
Yes.
Okay, so let's learn some of the words that to be used in the entire lesson. Now let's have here the first word, cloud.
Um,
All right, so have you seen a cloud?
yeah,
Okay, so today, what is the color of the cloud in your country?
is white.
All right, so white clouds means sunny day and black clouds means stormy day. All right, let's have here the next one, windy.
Windy.
All right, so if you're going to say windy, so the clouds or It will blow so much air, so much wind. Okay, so what will happen to the trees if the weather is windy?
Windy.
All right, so what will happen to the trees if it is windy?
No.
Okay, what will happen to the tree? The trees. What will happen to the trees if the weather is windy?
I don't know.
All right, so Mary, during windy weather, the leaves of the trees will be falling, or some trees will be uprooted. Okay, let's have here the next word. Wet.
Wet.
All right, so if you are being touched by a water or a rain, you will become wet. Okay, next word is dry.
Dry.
Okay, so dry means no water. Okay, next is sunny.
Sunny.
Okay, a sunny weather is a sky which has sun and clouds. Okay, next is storm.
Storm.
Okay, what can you see in the picture, Mary?
I can see many cloud and storm.
Okay, so there are lightnings and a very dark clouds. All right, okay, let's have the next word. Foggy.
Cloudy.
Okay, so a place which is to be called having a foggy weather, it is that it's very cold. Okay, next is rainbow.
Rainbow.
All right, so a rainbow is a colorful mark on the sky and it appears after the rain. Okay, next is snow.
No.
All right, so do you like snow, Mary?
Yes.
All right, because in snow, you can play a lot, like throwing snowballs or making snowman.
Yes, but in Wilmette City doesn't have snow.
Oh, I see. So in your city in which you live, there is no snow. Oh, I see. But have you tried going to places when there is snow?
Yes, I go to my hometown. Yes, my hometown had snow.
Mm-hmm, I see. So your hometown has a snow. All right, Mary. Now let's move on to our task letter B. So let's
Yes.
listen. So we are going to use words from A to complete the sentences. So before we are going to um, read read the sentences and listen to the audio, let's read the words first. Okay, please repeat after me. Clouds,
House.
wet,
Wet.
windy,
Windy.
dry,
Dry.
rain,
Rain.
sunny,
Sunny.
storm,
Storm.
foggy,
Foggy.
snow,
Snow.
ice,
Ice.
rainbow,
Rainbow.
warm,
Warm.
hot,
Hot.
cold.
Cold.
Alright, now this time, let's listen to the audio and put your answers on the blanks.
13b. What horrible weather! Listen. Use words from A to complete the sentences. 1,
Oh no! Look at those big black clouds in the sky, Ben.
If it's raining at the sports centre, we can't play volleyball outside.
2.
Did you hear that storm last night, Dad?
Yes, Lily. I couldn't sleep because it was so noisy.
3.
Look over there, Mum. Oh, yes. What a lovely rainbow. It's beautiful.
4.
The temperature is still below zero, so be careful when you ride your bike to school today, Helen.
Don't worry, Dad. I know there might be ice on the roads.
5.
It's really late, Mom. Can't you drive any faster?
Not in this fog, Fred. It's too dangerous.
6.
Look at all the snow, John. It's falling really quickly now.
Well, let's go outside and make snowballs.
All right, so you don't have an answer for 5 and 6. Okay, so let's listen to the audio one more time, Mary. All right. Okay, how about number 5? Do you have an answer?
No.
Okay, so how about the last one?
Uh,
If it snows, I'd like to.
make or play.
All right, so can you write it?
Play snow.
Okay, so let's check your answers if these are all correct. Okay, so please listen carefully. I will read the sentences. Okay. Alex and his friend can't play volleyball if it starts to rain. Dad and Daisy are talking about the noisy storm last night. Mr. and Mrs. Lime can see a beautiful rainbow in the sky. Dad wants Helen to remember there might be ice on the ground. Okay, and for number 5, Mom says it's dangerous to drive quickly in foggy weather. And for number 6, John wants to go out and play in the snow. Okay, so if it snows, I'd like to. All right, so play foggy. So you want to play foggy during snow time. All right, so your correct answers, Mary, are just only 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so for this activity, I will give you 4 and another 5 for this answer. All right, now this time, Mary, please read the sentences with the correct answers.
Okay. Dad and Daisy are talking about the noisy storm last night. Mr. and Mrs. Lamb can see a beautiful rainbow in the sky. Dad wants Helen to remember there might be ice on the ground. Mom say it's dangerous to ride quickly in foggy weather. John wants to go out and play snow.
All right, very good, Mary. Now this time, let's move on to our next lesson. Okay, so here, so some answers may be to ski, make a snowman, make and throw snowballs. So those are the things that can be done during snow time. Okay, so let's have here part letter C. Look at the picture, listen, and draw lines. All right, are you ready, Mary?
Yes.
All right, so I will play the audio now.
13C. What horrible weather! Listen and look. There is one example.
Do you like this picture, Grandpa? My friends and I often go to this playground.
It looks great there.
Can you see the kid on the swing? The one with blonde hair.
Yes. Why isn't he wearing any shoes?
I don't know. His name's Harry. He's one of my classmates.
Can you see the line? This is an example. Now you listen and draw lines.
There's Zoe
Where's she?
on the seat. She brought her puppy with her. It's so sweet.
Huh. Has she got any other pets?
I'm not sure. She likes all kinds.
And who's that?
That's George. He carries lots of things in all those pockets.
He's got very curly hair.
Yes, he doesn't like it very much, but I think his hair looks amazing, Grandpa. There's Emma. Look, she's pulling her sledge.
Why? There's no snow on the ground.
I know, but she likes sitting on it sometimes.
And she's carrying a kite.
Yes, she loves playing with it on windier days.
I think I know that person. The one with sunglasses on.
The woman who's reading the magazine.
Yes. Is her name Sarah?
Sorry, no. She's called Holly.
That's a surprise. She looks like one of Grandma's friends.
And can you see the kid in the black t-shirt?
I'm not sure. Do you mean the girl in the pink trainers?
Not her. The boy with the red jacket. He's next to her.
Oh, yes. What's his name?
He's called Mark. He's really cool.
All right, now let's see your answer if those are all correct. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is Zoo. This is George. This is Emma. This is Holly. This is Mark. All right, very good. Now for this activity, you've got a perfect score. So it's 5.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, now this time let's have part letter D. So look at the pictures and what differences can you see? Okay, now can you spot even 5 differences of these two pictures?
Finish.
Alright, now this time, let's see if your answers are correct. So you spot a lot of differences. Okay, now this time, can you explain or can you describe each pictures of the differences? Okay, please start.
Okay. Picture, picture, this picture, two men are playing in a, no, I don't know this. Yes.
Okay, it's a swing.
Okay. The boy is play, boys is playing the swing, but this picture the boy is doesn't play the swing. This picture the girl is taking out. The girl is happy and she are going with a skate. This with this picture, the girl is taking a skate. This picture, the man doesn't wearing a jacket, but this picture, the man wearing a jacket. This picture, girl is eating ice cream, but this picture, girl is doesn't eating ice cream. This picture, the man are very happy, but this picture, the man is very cold. In this picture, the dog is up and see something, but this picture, the dog is going out the box. This picture, the girl is happy, but this picture, the girl is very surprised. This picture, the dog is sitting down, but this picture, the dog is running. This picture, the girl is sitting in the soda mat, but the picture, the girl is walking with the man. In this picture, the girl is go, going and she take an umbrella. But this picture, the girl is sit down and see a newspaper. This picture, this picture, the weather is sunny, but this picture, the weather is cloud. This picture have a sun, but this picture doesn't have sun. Finish. Finish.
Alright, so those are all the differences between these two pictures. So almost all are different because in the first picture it was sunny and in the second picture it was snowy or I think it's rainy. Alright, now this time we will be moving to the next one. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So let's have here in speaking part 3, the examiner starts the story by setting the scene and saying who the people are. So if you forget the names, you should just ask. Okay, so what was his name or what was her name? Okay, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen to the first half of the story. Okay, so let's have here first. I'll play the audio now.
13E. What horrible weather. Listen to the first half of the story. What did you hear?
4 friends are in the playground. Their names are Sue, Michael, Vicky, and Robert. Some other people are there too. It's a sunny day and everyone's happy. The weather suddenly changes. It gets cloudier and then starts to rain. Brr, my hair's getting really wet, says Sue to Robert. And I'm frightened of storms, Vicky says to Sue. Well, I'm getting really cold. I haven't got a jacket, says Robert to Michael. Come on, Michael says to Vicky and the other two children. Let's run to my house.
All right, so did you hear it well? Okay, Mary, is the audio clear?
Yeah.
All right, now please answer
Yeah.
questions 1 to 4.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear.
Okay, wait
Can
for a
hear.
while. Okay, so can you hear the audio?
I can hear you, but I can hear the radio.
Okay, so I will play the audio one more time. So please tell me if you can hear it, okay?
13E. What horrible weather! Listen to the first half of the story.
All right, now can you hear the audio now?
Okay. Now I can hear.
What did you hear?
4 friends are in the playground. Their names are Sue, Michael, Vicky, and Robert. Some other people are there too. It's a sunny day and everyone's happy. The weather suddenly changes. It gets cloudier and then starts to rain. Brr, my hair's getting really wet, says Sue to Robert. And I'm frightened of storms, Vicky says to Sue. Well, I'm getting really cold. I haven't got a jacket, says Robert to Michael. Come on, Michael says to Vicky and the other two children. Let's run to my house.
Finish.
Okay, so let's see if you hear well the audio. Okay, the first question is, which person says they're getting wet? So your answer is Robert. So it's not Robert, but it's Sue. So Sue said to Robert that they are getting wet. Okay, how about number 2? Who is frightened about something? Now your answer is Sue. So the correct answer is Vicky. Okay, so Vicky said that she is frightened of something. Okay, number 3, which person is getting cold? So it's Robert. So Robert is the one who is getting cold. And for number 4, whose house can the friends go to?
Teacher,
Yes?
may I go?
Okay, okay. Just tell me if you'd come back. All right, is it okay now, Mary?
Hello.
Yes, hello, Mary. Okay, can we now continue?
Yes.
All right, so we are now in number 4. So, whose house can the friends go to? So, they can go to Michael's house. Okay, so for this activity, you have nothing correct answer. Okay, now this time I will play the audio one more time. Let's listen to it.
13E. What horrible weather! Listen to the first half of the story. What did you hear?
4 friends are in the playground. Their names are Sue, Michael, Vicky, and Robert. Some other people are there too. It's a sunny day and everyone's happy. The weather suddenly changes. It gets cloudier and then starts to rain. Brr, my hair's getting really wet, says Sue to Robert. And I'm frightened of storms, Vicky says to Sue. Well, I'm getting really cold. I haven't got a jacket, says Robert to Michael. Come on, Michael says to Vicky and the other 2 children. Let's run to my house.
All right, now let's move on to our next activity. So we are now in this one.
Yes.
Okay, now look at these 2 pictures. Okay, so please look at the first picture. Okay, so what happened in the first picture? Okay, Mary, what happened in the first picture?
In the first picture, uh, the the weather is sunny and cloudy, and they are very happy too. But in picture two, they are very tired because the weather is rainy and they can go to the park.
All right, very good, Mary. In the first picture, they are very happy because the weather is fine. So they can go to the park, they can play outside. But in the second picture, the weather is bad. So they have to stay at home and watch movie. So, staying at home is quite boring. So that is why they are sad. Okay, very good, Mary. Okay. Now let's have here. Let's listen to the audio, Mary.
13F. What horrible weather! Listen. Which picture comes next?
The children are watching TV in Michael's living room, but they aren't enjoying themselves.
What can we do? The weather's worse now. Look, it's horrible out there.
How about watching some cartoons on the internet?
We can't do that. Dad turns the computer off when there's a storm.
We could play chess. Or what about doing some drawing?
No, that's boring, Michael.
Shall we just watch some more TV then?
Yes!
All right. Okay, so that is all the picture all about. So that is the situation. Okay. Now this time let's move on to here. So there is a passage. It's horrible out there. So what makes it horrible? It is because of the bad weather. Now by the way, Mary, what is the weather in the second picture?
Rainy.
Okay, what do you think is the weather in the second picture?
It's raining.
All right, it's raining. Now how about in the first picture?
It's sunny and cloudy.
All right, so it's sunny or cloudy and there is a rainbow. So it thinks to be a very fine day. All right. Okay. So there are some ways for you to offer suggestions. Just like how about, we could, what about, and shall we. So these are the following sentences that offers suggestions. Okay, Mary, let's read it them one by one. Please repeat after me. How about watching some cartoons on the internet? Okay, please repeat after me. Let's read examples. How about watching some cartoons on the internet?
How about watching some cartoons on the internet?
We could play chess.
We could play chess.
What about doing some drawing?
What about doing some drawing?
Shall we just watch some more TV then?
So we just watch some more TV then?
All right, so those are the following sentences that offer suggestions. All right, now let's have here. I think this was the last activity, letter G. So look at the last picture and tell the end of the story. Okay, so what are the children looking at now?
Yes. All the children looking at now is the pop.
Okay, all
Saying
right. So the children is looking at the park. So what are they saying?
they say they can. I think they say they hello. They hello to the boy. Open the door and say we can go to the park to skating, play, swing. Yes.
All right. So you answered also the question number 3. What do they decide to do? So the boy decides to have skating or sledding. Okay. Now
Yeah.
how about you, Mary? What is your best thing to do uh during a bad weather?
What?
Okay, what do you want to do during a bad weather or during a horrible weather?
I go to play game